Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, we have another session with the champion principal. Hey, this is only session number 2, and I know many people are like, what are you doing? What are you doing today? Why are you back? Why are you doing this live stuff? Why are you making videos? Because look, guys, I have a lot to say. I have a lot to say. I don't know if you want to hear it or not, but I do have a lot to say. And I was like, man, I see so many people doing different videos. They're doing different podcasts. And I said, why not me? And somebody else asked me, like, why not you? Why not you? Hey, I have over 18 years experience in education. I have over 40 something years experience as an African American male. I have a lot of experience as there's so many different things. I mean, living this long, you have to have different experiences. And every time I, hear people talking about different topics and things like that, I'm like, oh my goodness, now what are they talking about? When I see educators having different problems with certain things, I know I can help them with certain things if they just listen. I know there are people that want to be teachers, assistant principals, and principals. I've done all of that, and there are some key points that I can help you with as well. I'm right in the trenches. I'm still right here doing this work. And so, if you really want to be helped, I feel that I can help you. A lot of times I'm very, very busy with my daytime job. Of course, as you know, which is being a principal and also being a father, that's a big job as well. So I'm making excuses now, but I haven't found a lot of time to go and write. But I say, one thing I can do is I can talk. I can get on this microphone. I can rock this microphone and talk for a few minutes, and hopefully I can say something that can inspire you. So let me tell you about who I am again. Hey, I'm the champion principal. That's what I've always wanted to be in my life. I always wanted to be an educator. I thought I was only going to be a teacher. Because when I became a teacher, I worked in DeKalb County, Georgia, in Lithonia. And, I had the best job in the world. And I knew I had the right job when I saw students listening to me, when I was making that impact, when I saw them trying to learn and do what I needed them to do. Then when I heard other teachers around me complaining about how miserable they were, how the kids were getting on their nerves, and I found myself, I was like, I'm never complaining. I'm not a complainer. I love what I did. I love working with students. I love working with children. And so, because I knew that was one of the most important jobs of all time. What other job do you know that you can have instant gratification where to know that you are making a difference on a child's life? That child may grow up to be a doctor, a lawyer, a parent, a teacher. The sky's the limit. And I like to have that feeling that I played a small role in that. What other job can do that? It's an amazing job. It's an amazing career. I love what I do. I hope I can do it for 20 more years. So during my career as a champion educator, I learned to connect with students. Of course, I've worked in Title I schools all my life. So I've worked with students who have been considered at risk, challenging students. I think all students are at risk. We all are at risk for something. And I think it's up to the educators and also the parents to make sure we take away those at-risk factors. So that's why I loved it and I enjoyed doing it. And I still enjoy doing it to this day. So I worked in DeKalb County, Georgia, 8 years, as I said on the last video. When I first graduated from UAB, I went to Georgia, worked those 8 years. Had an opportunity to come back home to my hometown, Tuscaloosa, Alabama. I was given an opportunity to teach at a middle school. I taught at this middle school for 1 year. Then I was given another opportunity to be an assistant principal on the west side, my home side, where I'm from, where I was born and raised, where I grew up with my grandmother and mother about a mile away. So I had a great opportunity to work at my middle school for 4 years. Hey guys, when I got there, I know some people like, oh my goodness, it's so hard, it's so stressful. And it was all of that. But it just did something to me. It ignited me. I loved it. I was working at my middle school. Who would ever thought in 1,000 years that little peanut would be working as an assistant principal at his middle school? Hey, I knew it one day. I always dreamed it one day. I always dreamed it. I knew it. I just didn't know when. I kept saying, one day, one day. And I was blessed with the opportunity to go be an assistant principal, to work with an amazing principal that I learned a lot from during that time. And then I was given another opportunity to be a principal of an elementary school in the same zone where I was raised. Amazing opportunity. And this is what we mean by being a champion educator, a champion principal, doing all you can do to make sure you're doing the best for students, teachers, and the community. Giving our boys and girls every opportunity possible that they may not have received. Building relationships, building strong partnerships, having high academic expectations. No matter who they are, we still believe that they can be successful. As I mentioned in the other video, yeah, they do come with a lot of baggage at times. And it's up to us, it's up to me, it's up to all of us as a community to do all we can do to make sure that our boys and girls can be successful. There's thousands of young people who came from right here on the west side of Tuscaloosa who are successful. Now, I don't want to mislead you. Was it hard? Yes. Was it difficult? Yes. In some cases, was it a miracle? Most definitely. But if we all stick together and we all create partnerships and we all give excellent expectations and the parents do what they need to do at home, I guarantee you our boys and girls can be successful. Now, when we're doing these videos, I've been thinking about doing these videos for a long time. One of my buddies, he started his own podcast, or he started doing Facebook Lives and interviewing people, I guess about a couple months ago. And I was asking him about, man, how you do this? How you do that? He started giving me the information with the microphones and everything. And I was like, man, I could do that. But I'm going to tell you what bothers me. I'm going to tell you what really scared me, really. Because, of course, I'm employed. I'm employed by an agency. I'm employed by two agencies, actually. Of course, I work for a school system. So I have to be very careful on what I say. So when I do these videos, I'm not representing the school system at that time. These opinions and these ideas and beliefs, they're ideas and beliefs on my own. So I'm speaking from my personal experiences, just as an educator in general. I don't speak on behalf of anybody. Now, I do speak on behalf of Just About Learning consulting agency. I'm also employed with Just About Learning consulting agency, where we go around and do presentations. We do some professional development. We do motivational speeches. Of course, I just posted the other day where I went and did a speech. We was talking about race, education, and politics, the fat elephant in the room. And that's, those are three key hot buttons. It's something about that race topic. It's something about politics. It's something about education. And for some reason, we all want to say we're fair and we believe in everybody. We believe in equal rights. We believe in opportunities. But do we really? Do we really? Because when we start talking about politics, when we start talking about race, when we start talking about education, oh, the room temperature changes. Check your temperature, guys. Check your temperature. Is it the same thing that you're saying in church on Sunday morning? Is it the same thing? No. We all say we believe in equal rights and we believe in fairness. We want the same education for all. We believe in politics. We believe everybody should go out and vote and the Bill of Rights and everybody's created equal and all those type things. But do we really believe that? No. We all have our different beliefs. We have our different biases. We have that. And I think it got to come to a time where we say, yes, that's true, and where we're honest with ourselves. We don't look at everybody the same. We don't respect everybody with beliefs. We don't respect that person's opinion. We don't respect my opinion, your opinion. We all believe that our opinions and our beliefs are bigger than the next person's opinions and beliefs. Let's be honest. Come on now. You know it's true. Think about it. Even when we go to churches, the churches are so separate in most cases. Most cases, you have the black people go to this church. You have the white people that go to this church. You got the Chinese people go to this church. Got the Catholic people go to this church. Got the Christian people go to this church. Why? Because we're separate and we're divided. Crickets, don't get quiet on me, guys. It's the truth. And all of that has an impact on education. That's the whole purpose of that speech. It was so funny. So when I started talking, everybody was just so all into it and excited when I was giving the background of politics, when I was giving the background of race, when I was giving the background of education. But when I started linking it together and showed people how it impacts people and how their own personal beliefs, personal beliefs kind of had a little different taste to it, had a little different twist to it. How they actually believe what they believe, and they believe what they wanted to believe, and they didn't care about nobody else's beliefs. Their beliefs was more important than the next person's belief, even if it hurt that next person. A lot of people so much worried about everybody else's beliefs, they don't even worry about their own beliefs, to be honest with you, in most cases. Some people so much worried about what's going on next door and not even really concerned about your own household. It's the weirdest thing. But that fat elephant in the room, that elephant got fatter and fatter as I got closer and closer to the meat of the conversation. And all I was trying to do is tell them, let's have a grown folks conversation here. Let's have a grown folks conversation about race. Let's have a grown folks conversation about politics. Let's have a grown folks conversation about education. See, we as adults, guys, we talk a good game. We talk about fairness. We talk about we believe in all people. But no, guys, it's not true. But the only thing that bothers me and it drives home, and that's what I was talking about in the presentation, it's all about our children. We have to do what's right for our boys and girls, not let politics play a role. Look at our politicians. Look at the terrible example they're setting for our children. And many of you all just clap them on. They can say whatever they want to say, dog whatever group of people they want to dog, going back and forth, bickering, and we just clap them on. Well, they did this for us, so yeah, we're going to support them. Come on, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Same thing with religion. We sit there and talk about, we believe this and we believe that and we support that. What are you doing on Monday morning, though? What are you doing on Monday morning? Are you still going with that same energy when you have to deal with your fellow person? Think about it. No, we're not. And I'll be the first one to tell you, I do not think we do. And there's a few people that do it, and those are great people. Those are awesome people. And I'm proud of you. But some people, you just don't have it in you, and you know you don't. In education, we as a country need to put more emphasis on education. Education is going to be the catalyst. It's not going to be. It is the catalyst for all things. Education is the catalyst to open up doors, economic prosperity, and everything that anybody can possibly want. That big fat elephant in the room, it's getting fat. Guys, thank you for listening to me. See you soon.